Alright, here we are up on the side of the house. Just made our first relief cut in the trim. Try to start opening up and seeing what's going on here. Piece of plywood right here. I can pop out, so let's see what we got. Uxbridge, Mass. Oh, got her open. We're entering right there. Brood right on the outside. Obviously, look at that. Swarm cell right there. Swarm cell right there. Ready to go. So I'm not sure if that's what I got down there was the queen from this swarm. But it looks like it. Uxbridge, Mass. We'll be removing this tomorrow. Got a good start on it here. Alright, May 10th. Next day on the Uxbridge cutout. This would be the first cutout for 2024. Got a swarm here yesterday and ended up cutting this out the last end of the day. Get the bees located here and to be able to work with them today. So there is swarm cells in here, so I'm almost feeling like this is the colony that swarmed. They went down to that truck down there. I captured them. There is a little bit of a cluster down there of probably the leftover scout and forager bees, so I will get them as well and put those back into the swarm that's already in a colony. So I'm going to work with this. Got a nice little shelf right here. I'll put the cut comb there to bring it down. Got the vacuum up there, and I'll start working with these girls real slow and get this removal going and these girls into a safe new home, just not in someone's house. With comb bee removal. So this work of them slow. Clean off every front part of the comb here. There's different sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can start from this corner and work my way back. So I don't know exactly how the design is yet, how they got it built. But there is brood right here. So I'll just kind of clean one face off, cut into it real slow. So let's keep working with them. So we're at the third layer of comb. See here, we got right here is a little bit of a swarm cell right there. There was another one that was on the outside that got ruined from, it was stuck to the box sill here, the 2x10. So we'll keep working. So it seems like they're layered this way. So I might have to cut more this way. Here's the third comb. Got a bee emerging. So we're into the fifth layer of comb. Got a bunch of swarm cells down the side. And unfortunately this is going to turn into an inside cutout as well, as you see that hole underneath the ceiling joist or floor joist, however you look at it. They're in that bay as well. So I'll have to go inside and cut open to the next bay. I'll get out what I can here, see how many more is in this one. And then gotta go inside and cut the ceiling. So we're at the fifth comb. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swarm cells out of all of them, and there's 4 on this one. So, and as you can see, the hole down there, the crack from the ceiling joist goes to the next one, which is going to be a bay of 14.5 inches wide. And they're not super deep this way. But I do have one more comb here to see after this, I think comb 6, to see if this is the end of the outside. So it's been an 8-year colony here, in and out, so I'm sure it's pretty built up. Alright, so we're getting it cleaned up. We're into 8. There's more swarm cells in there going way back, so now it's just, they're like 3.5 inches wide by like 9 inches tall. So they're just little cookie cutters like this that are coming out. So these swarm cells, you see the difference. This one's about to emerge. I better check that out and try to catch that queen before I lose her. The other thing I want to tell you too is that I've been looking for eggs as well, and I have not seen any eggs. I'm going to try to see if this has emerged or not. Oh, look at that. I think a queen just popped out. I'm going to look for her. I didn't notice that, so that means there's a virgin queen in here somewhere. I better start looking. Well, I got one of the queens. I've been looking through here and there seem to be 2 that are uncapped. So I found the queen. So I'm going to put her in a cage and look for the other one. Let's check it out. There's a queen. Brand new. As I'm doing a removal. So keep cutting in. I think there's a block behind this is the last one. So this is like 10 or 11. Just small 4 or 5 cookie cutters, 3.5 by 9.5. So, but now you can see they're going into the ceiling right there. That'll be the next part. So I had to cut more out. It just kept on going, and I am seeing more queen cells, and I'm seeing a lot of emerged queen cells. So unfortunately, when I'm vacuuming the bees, obviously the last cut was to here. So this 8 inches I removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comb. I could have sucked them up. I don't know. It's hard to see. I have to look at the light there, but I'll try to do what I can to save as many of these virgin queens as I can that I see. So it's going further and further. Hopefully it's going to stop here soon. Well, I had to cut more out. Now I'm at 4 feet from 1 foot, and it still shows it's going. So it looks like it's going to be honey on the end there, so hopefully that's going to be close to the end right there. And I still need to go inside. I had to act quick, but I got another virgin queen. As I open it up, now we're 4 feet in, so I saw her crawling around. So we got 2 in a cage. We got 6 more swarm cells. We're making our way. We're cleaning up. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a bunch on the other side, but I think this one is trying to emerge. Yep. And there's another queen. I just popped the cap and let her out. We got 3 in the cage. Nice and dark. I like her. I think we have another one. Let's see. Yep, she's moving. There she is. It's a girl. Queen bee, that is. There's number 4. A little lighter color. Alright, still at it on the outside. I'm hoping I'm getting to the end. Let's see if I can do this for you here. But it looks like I'm getting to the end of the... It's been all honey now. Just so you know what I'm doing, I'm standing on a ladder for the last 2, 3, 4 hours. 2 bolt hanging. So you can see all different rows that are here. I'm probably into 15 or 20. I mean, they're small here, so it makes sense, but I think I'm getting close to the end on this outside. I don't want to cut any more in, but I might have to get it all removed. Well, this is where I'm at. We got it all removed. Just got a little cluster down there of bees I gotta get. A lot of drones, but they're slowly crawling out, so might be obviously a part 2 tomorrow. So right now what I'm gonna do is see how big the colony is inside. Obviously that's a full bay, so it's 14.5 in the middle. Just gonna see how far it goes. So all that right there is the honey, the capped honey. So it was at the end. So it pretty much went down here. So it's about 6 foot, 7 foot long just on this outside. The comb bee removal, Uxbridge, Mass. Cutout 1. Okay, for overnight, what I ended up doing for that cluster is I ended up putting a piece of comb there with cat brood and honey on it and so forth. Hopefully it'll draw them out. And then what I did here is that I ended up sealing up all the way down where they were entering. So now they have to enter from the top. So hopefully the vacuum will get a lot of them as they fly in. I sealed all this as well to limit them all the areas they can go. So and the vacuum can get a lot of foragers coming back. All right, so I'm here with a bunch of queens. I just stopped by Barker's and gave him a bunch of swarm cells. So this looks like a good genetic here, a good line of queens. So I saved like 6. He has one of them as well. So I'm taking a cut comb, framing them up, putting them in just like this. Got some boxes from him. I'm gonna dump what I have with these bees. I'm gonna separate them 3 times and try to get these queens to keep on going. So let's get it. Oh, I'm gonna try doing this quick here so y'all can see. I got 3 nukes. I'm gonna dump, try to get the bees evenly all the way through and then put queens in. I got cut comb in each one of them from the colony they came from, so keep them there with some food. It's getting later on. It's about 55 degrees, so I'm trying to keep everything warm. Truck's on with the queens in it, with the heat on. Tap them down. Alright, try to equal them out. Now I'm going to apply the queens. Queen. One queen in. See these up top, crown down in, seal that up. That's how I'm going to do it all the way through. So this is the first part of the removal from Uxbridge. This is removal number 1. So I'll do queens in each one, and then hopefully this strand will live on. There can be removal.